Hello, hello. So, some days ago, or let's say some time ago, somebody asked me on my WhatsApp, I think, between cattle, goats, and pigs, which should I go? Which should I go for? The person had, according to the person, he had like I think 2 million or so, which he wants to invest into animal farming or something like that. So he was asking me that he sees my videos. So between the three, what do I recommend he starts with? And the answer is simple. Behind me are cattle, I rear goats, I rear pigs, or rather I breed pigs and goats, and also breed cattle. Now, from my own experience, when it comes to in terms of easy management and not requiring so much, know-how in terms of experience and knowledge and the rest, experience and knowledge is good though, but the one that will require less of this when you compare between the three is goats. Why do I say goats? Goats, number one, they are ruminant animals. They live, in fact, ruminant animals are animals that were created to live on grass. Even when the world was created, even when these animals was created, what was meant, what God created them to eat was roughages, which are leaves and plant matters, not even grains and the rest. Grains are just a way to fatten them up quickly and make them to gain more weight. But what is their natural food is pasture. Now, I'm into raising cattle, I'm into raising pigs, I'm into raising goats. So the one that have worked better for me, even without much management, is goats. And what I like about goats is that when you compare cattle, the amount it will take you to buy like 5 cattle, that's my amount. If you utilize it very well, you can be able to get to buy 5 cattle, you might be able to get 30 goats. Within 2 years, your 30 goats, because goats give birth 3 times in 2 years. Within 2 years, your 30 goats have given birth to 90 goats, plus your additional 30, which is almost 120. Then let's say mishap, abortions, and the rest. Last, you have 110 goats, or let's just say 100 goats, even with poor management. It's something. But a situation whereby you buy 5 cattle, I'm not saying you should not do cattle, no. I'm just saying somebody asked me a question, which is easier, which requires less capital, which requires less knowledge and know-how and management, even though all animals require management. In fact, no business can succeed without management. But let's just say there's not much management there. It's goats. Cattle, let's assume you buy 5 cattle and you mismanage them. Losing one cow is painful. I've experienced it before. This year, I lost, uh, I think 2 cows. 2 cows, which were painful. Now, if I lose 2 goats, it will not pay me as much as losing 2 cows because these are big money. Big money. Big money. So, imagine a situation whereby I'm losing one Muturu cow. These small Muturu cows you are seeing here, they are really expensive. They are very, very expensive. So, imagine losing one Muturu cow. That is like losing that's like losing almost 5 to 7 goats at once. If I lost one goat, it's not going to pay me that much because I'm like, okay, in the next 6 months, they'll give birth another one. But cattle, number one, cattle takes longer to give birth. Sometimes cattle might even, under poor management, cattle can stay up to 4 years. That chicken, cattle can, uh, cattle can stay up to 4 years without giving birth. So it's a matter of you knowing what you are doing, which is bad for business. Now goats, as far as goats are eating, they are having good feeding, their medication is being taken care of, their water is there. What else? The shade, because goats and rain are like enemies. Goats and rain are enemies. Cattle, they can happily stay in the rain, even though it's not advisable to leave your animals in the rain. But goats, if you put goats in a situation where it stays 7 days with constant rainfall, if that goat is alive, it's God that saved you. So, as I was saying, in terms of ease of starting, in terms of less capital, in terms of less management, I would recommend goats. Goats are the go to do, are the animals to go for. And now, Goats also reproduce quickly, almost as quickly, but not as much as pigs. No, one of the best things about pigs is their high reproduction rate. But the bad thing about pigs is their feeding, the feeding rates. Now you might say like, okay, I have 2 million, let me start with pigs. As if you do not plan yourself very well, at some point, the feeding is going to overwhelm you and overwhelm your money. I've had situations where people told me, my brother, I want to start animals with 100 pigs too. Uh, Within 2 years, my farm will go to 1,000, 2,000. They'll be happy. I'm not against you having much animals, but are you able to cope with the feeding? Now, these farmers, by the time their animals have reached 200, they'll be like, so this is used to eat like this, and they'll start selling off their animals. Why? Because they want to raise money to feed the ones that are remaining. Now, that's why I always start small. Once you have gained the experience, you can grow big. Nobody's against you having a big farm. After all, my own aim is also to have a very big farm. But I'm trying to help you guys with my experiences, free of charge. So these are the things that you should consider and put into place. Start small, grow big. Even the goats, that you can afford to buy 100 goats at once doesn't mean you should go and buy 100 goats at once. You can buy 20. Even if you're not going to be the one to be managing your farm, let your workers and your farm manager gain the experience first before you start, bringing in more animals. Because failing in livestock farming is disastrous, very disastrous, very catastrophic, and you are never going to like the fact that you are coming to your farm every day and seeing dead animals. Dead animals. I've experienced a lot of these things, which that's what I always tell people. The things I share here are things that people will charge people a lot, but I'm here out putting out here for free, because at the end of the day, we are just trying to help ourselves and help our country. Because if Nigeria cannot produce what it can eat, there is a problem in this country. We are complaining that there is hunger in the land now, but let a time come when Nigeria cannot produce what it will eat. There will be anarchy in this country, because people will not find food to eat. And a hungry man is what? Complete the sentence by yourself. So that's basically it on today's video. I'm out in the sun. This is where the cows are eating. It's almost December. That's one thing I always tell people. Here in the south, we have a lot of forages. We have a lot of pasture. It's almost December. In the next 1 week, it will be December 1st. This is November 24th or so. But we still have vegetations everywhere. And the rain is not even planning on stopping. That's one of the things that's about this period. The rain is not even planning on stopping, which is getting, annoying, because there are already preparations you should be making this year, hoping that the rain will stop, but the rain keeps coming. It's a good thing and it's also a bad thing. But for us farmers who are growing crops, who want feed for animals to grow, it's a good thing too. So let's keep doing what we know how to do best, and keep growing. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.